Hey guys, it's Dan with another Doomtown Reloaded video for you. Firstly, apologies for the lack of content over the last few weeks. April's been a very busy month for me with his holidays and decorating and lots of other stuff you probably don't care about. However, I am now back and there are more videos coming, which is always a good thing. I'd like to start this one out by saying a huge thanks to AEG for letting me have this spoiler. You've really done me a solid, so thank you very much for letting me have it. I got really excited when they sent me one. I'm even more excited to share this with you, and hopefully you'll share in that when you see me put it on the screen in a second. Before that, quick announcement, there's going to be a Gomorra Gazette streamed game on Sunday evening, 9 o'clock UK time, UTC, 8 o'clock UK time, UTC, 9 o'clock for Anders, who lives in Europe, and they have weird time. So at 8 o'clock in the evening on Sunday, I'll be playing Anders Colonel with a gadget versus gadget game as part of the Octagon Challenge tournament. It'll be on Twitch. All the details are on the main Facebook page, so please feel free to drop by, spectate, comment, and mock both of our decks, because they both prove to be quite difficult to make with the ground rules we've set up, so do check that out. Anyway, spoiler time, which I'm sure you've been waiting for. If this works, this will now appear on screen here. If this doesn't work, you get a look at my curtains for the next 10 minutes, so, you know, bonus. So here we go. His name is Funtime Freddy. He's the 4th ring grifter. We had the Fixer in the last set. We've had Freddy in this one. I think it's safe to say we're going to get one for everybody at some point. Look at this card. This is such a good card. On every level, this card is amazing. He's a abomination, so he immediately goes in any oddities deck. Look at the cost. 3 cost, 0 upkeep. Why would you not run him? He's a stud. Okay, he's got no influence. Who cares? He's cheap. He's a huckster, so you have a perfect guy just to start out dirt cheap to drop your spells on if anything goes wrong. If you get a kidnapping turn 1, an Ivor or Jar or Mongwao go the way of Dodo, and you can't use them anymore, you've got this guy. He's a nice safe place to drop some spells. Not going to be as good, he's huckster 0, but he's got options. Also, this ridiculous ability. So you get to tutor for 2 hexes, and then inflict the most heinous of decision-making choices on your opponent. We'll take a control deck, for example. So I'm playing a heavy control deck, and I'm playing Paralysis Spark and Phantasm. I'll go and get one of each, and then you can choose how I control your guys. So you can let me boot your guys wherever I want, or I can move your guys wherever I want. You're cool. I don't care. What about you're playing against, say, Sloan or Raw Dogs, a heavy shooter deck? Both traditionally start low-value guys, Ali Hensman, Tommy, Lucy, low-grit guys generally. I'll go and find a fetch and a Soul Blast. So you're cool. If you're going to cheat with your heavily stacked shooter deck, I could ignore your casualties and get a card out of my hand, my draw hand. Or I can just kill a guy every time we're in a shootout. I'm going to Soul Blast somebody every time I come anywhere near you. There's really no reason not to run this guy in every 4th ring deck available. Other options you've got, Corporeal Twist or, I don't know, Blood Curse. How would you like me to lower your grit so I can use my shotgun, for example? There's loads and loads of different things you can do. The only downside, really, is the fact that you ace him to use his ability. But then we have a card that gets him back. So I pay 3, I start Freddy, I go make the most horrendous decision you're ever going to have to make, immediately putting you on the back foot for the game. And then later on, I can drop out a Raising Hell, pay 3 cash in a shootout, and bring in a 1/3 body who's going to die. Again. And again. And the only downside, really, is you can't feasibly use him to go and fetch a Raising Hell. Because why would you? You're paying 3 to kill a guy to pay 3 to bring him back. Some people might. I'm waiting for that deck list, but some people might. But that's it. There he is. Funtime Freddy in all his glorious, amazing, clownish glory, effectively. I hope you enjoyed the spoiler. Once again, cheers to AEG for letting me have it. And as promised, I am now back. There will be more videos. Please feel free to subscribe, comment, or ignore me as you see fit, depending on which category you fall into. And I will hopefully see you again next week, where I am going to ruthlessly rip off one of Debo's decks. He played it against me the other day, or a variety of it that I quite liked. I'm stealing it. I'm building it my own. And I will share that with you next week. It's fantastic. It uses a couple of the new cards to some really, really cool effect. It's a bit janky, but it's a bit fun. So we'll see how that goes. And I'll try and get that one up, hopefully, next Friday, so you can enjoy that. Until then, have fun.